Leos, welcome to Sending Spiritually. My name is Dee. So this is going to be for May 11th through the 31st. Because this is general, that means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you'd like something personal just for you, the information for that is in the description box below. Also, in tarot, we don't pay attention to the gender of the cards. This could resonate vice versa. And if you'd like additional readings, I do also have a membership where you can get 2 extra readings per month in addition to these videos. Let's see what you've got going on. 2 of Wands, King of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and Judgment. Ooh, this is juicy. So, someone wants to fight for a relationship or a connection after initially blocking it out or not fighting for it. If you're the Leo, you or somebody else that you were connected to, they were very truthful and honest with you. This was the type of person that could be counted on, a leader, someone who's motivated, full of integrity. And this is the type of individual that you had a connection to, or vice versa. You had this connection with someone else. With the 2 of Cups being here, it's like you had a soulmate or someone that you started off as friends with or someone that you had a deep bond with. But somewhere along the way, something happened and this person ended up moving away from you. Either physically moving away or some sort of like emotional distance. Either way, there's a connection here that has been severed because of self-sabotage. So someone here is realizing that they sabotaged a relationship and now they're wanting to fight for it. The only problem is now they have competition to deal with the King of Pentacles. Now we have the King of Swords to the King of Pentacles. Some Leos have an option between 2 different men or 2 different women, while others of you, you're the person that could have self-sabotaged a relationship that was actually meant to, be prosperous and to grow into something full of abundance. Someone made a final call or a final decision to end something or not fight for it, and they're realizing that this was the mistake that was made. This King of Pentacles is another individual who's very stable and grounded. If this is a woman or a man, they're a provider. They have a lot of money, a lot of financial abundance. This person has worked hard to reach this level of security, and they are looking for someone that they want to share it with. If you're the Leo and you're chasing after this King of Swords, this King of Swords is now looking in the eye of this King of Pentacles energy because they were looking for some sort of stability with you, and they're not receiving that. Someone fought off an individual that was trying to do nothing but love them. And it's now in hindsight that this person's realizing that they made a mistake. They now want to fight for something that the universe was trying to give them all along. The person that was hesitant to love in this equation, they prayed for someone like this King of Swords, someone who could love them, be honest with them, someone who was intelligent, wise, made rational decisions. This is a type of woman who knows how to take her emotions out of the equation and really look at things from a rational point of view. With the 2 of Wands, someone may have gotten tempted towards someone else, and so they decided to self-sabotage the situation and end a connection that, had a deep bond to begin with for something that was either materialistically driven or it was a lot of superficiality when it came to the tempting person on the outside. But the person that was left behind, or the person that was fighting for the connection in the past, which was this King of Swords, they have now given up and they're moving on to someone new. And this new person is an individual that's going to give them the love that they're looking for. But now the individual left behind, maybe that could be you, Leo. You may be now trying to fight for a situation where it's a bit too late with the judgment call because the universe has made an executive decision. The person who wasted time or sabotaged a relationship that was pure, they now have to go onto a new path, and they're not ready to do that because they didn't think that this King of Swords was their soulmate, or they initially weren't seeing things from a clear point of view, and now they've been woken up. They've had some sort of rude awakening with this judgment call. If you see, there's trumpets being blown by, I think that's Archangel Raphael. And this brings nothing but truth and clarity. So the Scorpio full moon could have had something to do with why everyone's in the state that they're in now. This King of Pentacles will want to reach out to this King of Swords to let them know how they truly feel. But there's still someone else left on the outside who wants to fight for the relationship that they've lost. The thing is, will this King of Swords still want the relationship back after all of the turmoil and havoc and possible, heartbreak and disappointment that happened in this equation? So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. This is for Leos, 11th through the 31st. 5 of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles to the Three of Cups. Yeah, look, someone wants to work on reuniting with the person that they realize that they truly love. This could have been an energy where someone put work before love. They put so much focus on their job and materialistic things that they didn't realize what they were losing in the background until it was too late. This energy was caused by some sort of lack mentality. So the person that decided not to choose love, they grew up in a household where it was very materialistically driven, and they tied their self-worth to things that were tangible. So the type of man or woman who didn't feel like they were worth anything if they didn't have the money to show for it. So then this created a ripple effect, which ended up affecting not only the money, but the person that they were in love with all along. They just needed some sort of wake-up call that they have had. If this was a connection that involved children, the children were being affected by the person that sabotaged a genuine connection here. With the Two of Swords, someone was stuck all along. They were blind. They didn't see things for what they were. They had a decision to make as to whether they wanted to chase after a stable connection or be single and possibly chase after something else. If this was a man, he sabotaged a relationship with a woman or man that they were truly meant to be with for someone on the outside that was nothing but temptation. And this person's realizing this, and they want to go back and change time and change the past, but they can't. And so all they can do now is just dwell in guilt, in disappointment, in regret over the fact that the person that they love possibly has someone new who could sweep them away at any given time. And so whoever's in the energy of choosing money before love, now they're regretting it. They're feeling whatever this King of Swords felt a long time ago. With the Moon card being here as well, the person that sabotaged the relationship, they had some sort of ego issues where they didn't want to let this King of Swords know how they truly felt. Maybe because they felt like they had a sense of power by withholding their love or their emotions and their thoughts. And they were also being very secretive. Someone here was giving to two people at the same time, being reckless, playing the field, playing two people, having their cake and eating it too. This could be a man that had a wife or a husband on the side and chose to indulge in third parties and, you know, mistresses, extra people in the relationship. And that's what stopped this bond from truly coming together, because the feelings and the love is still there. It's just because of circumstances and love, one person feels like they have no choice but to close the door and to continue pushing forward towards a man or woman that will truly love and care for them, like this King of Pentacles is, because this is a type of partner that's very grounded. It's a friend, a confidant, a lover, all in one person, because this King of Pentacles has already gone through the phases of playing the field and seeing what's out there, and they've made an executive decision to settle down and look for the person that's truly meant for them. Knight of Pentacles is here to show when this person that sabotaged the relationship comes in, they're going to realize that they have competition. Their ex or their past love interest now has a lover that they're intimately drawn to. So this new connection is stronger than whatever this soulmate union was, because this man that sabotaged, or woman that sabotaged the relationship, was given true, genuine love, and they decided to push out that true love, which ultimately pushed someone else into their own lover's arms. It's so weird. The King of Swords, they put their all into this relationship. They were either left for someone else or for work. They weren't prioritized in the relationship, which left this King of Swords to be depleted, miserable, sad, depressed, even suicidal for some of you. And this person learned how to be on their own, or how to rely on their own needs, because they were forced to by someone who deserted them. With the Eight of Pentacles, this King of Swords also has some sort of increase in income. Because of being left or deserted, they decided to put more focus and time into their hobbies, their goals, into work. So this King of Swords is now having financial prosperity and abundance due to being deserted. So in a way, it's like this worked out in this King of Swords' favor, because not only were they able to build strength and resilience and to be strong, but they were also able to get their finances in order, because they didn't have time to invest into a lover. They were too heartbroken and sad to put time other than into themselves. So that ended up paying off in the end. And now they have a new lover who's truly going to be invested into them the way that they were invested into this man that sabotaged, or woman that sabotaged the relationship. I'm just saying man because look, we have a man here in the middle, and he's giving to two women with two different complexions, giving time, effort, and energy, splitting it apart between multiple people. And this was the sabotaging connection or behavior here. One man had true love in his life, or woman, but then decided that this was just too much, that they couldn't handle the kind of love that they were receiving. It was triggering to them, and ultimately decided to push it away. And the things that they did to push this connection away is different for every one of you. Some people were ghosted, others were, cheated on and lied to, others were deserted for someone else, and other people were just not treated right. They didn't receive love, caring, nurturing energy, and it's because someone wasn't ready for what was being presented to them. But the person that was left or deserted is now about to receive the love of their life with the lovers, and they're going to have to decide, which out of the two people do I want to deal with? Do I want the person that sabotaged the relationship with me and didn't treat me right, didn't love me, didn't care about me, or do I want to start brand new with someone who is ultimately my perfect match? They're going to love and care for me the exact same way that I do for them. And with the lovers, there's going to be a choice here. This man that sabotaged the relationship is going to have to possibly watch the love of their life move on to someone new, and this is going to be someone who's going to love them dearly. So this is kind of like a soap opera type of situation, but this happens a lot more than you think. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. I do this with everyone, no hard feelings. So this person that sabotaged the relationship with this leader, King of Swords, they have a tendency of doing this with everyone. The only difference is with you were someone that was actually truly meant to make them happy and, to guide them through life. You were meant to be each other's perfect half, but someone here decided to sabotage the relationship and push it away. So what the divine did is they brought someone else to replace the person that was uncertain all along. Refuses to take ownership and accountability. This is something that this individual that was sabotaging the relationship, this is something they struggle with, taking accountability and ownership, which has a lot to do with growth and experience. So they're going to be served with someone else who is going to teach them how to take accountability and ownership, but it's going to be in a very drastic, painful way, which is why this person is chasing now after the relationship that they pushed away, because they can sense the karma that's coming in, and it's not going to be pretty. Need new friends. You're the type of person that needs new friends, whether you're the cross watcher or, the man that made or woman that made the wrong decision. You need some new friends, because either you're getting bad advice or the friends around you are envious and jealous, and they're not helping you grow in any way, shape, or form. Blackmail or leverage. Someone could have been blackmailed into leaving behind this strong relationship, and now that they're realizing that, with generational wealth, this new couple here is going to be a couple that's very prosperous and abundant, not only because they're going to put each other and their love first, but the universe is going to bless this couple with some sort of generational wealth because they have earned it. We have put your phone down here and hacker. So yeah, there's going to be certain phone issues that could come up. Be sure to update your passwords if you do have suspicions of something going on. I have a surprise gift for you. So someone's going to be finding out that not only are they gaining a lover, but they could have a surprise of, jewelry, some sort of gift. And at the bottom we have, was it worth it? So this King of Swords that was either left behind, deserted, or backstabbed, wants to know, was it worth leaving behind the connection that we had together? Because now the relationship is not going to be the same, and I'm forced to move to someone else. And this King of Swords is going to go to their happily ever after, and unfortunately will leave behind this person that couldn't keep up with the Knight of Pentacles. So that's the end of your reading, and I hope you like it. Bye.